I'm Carita Rizzo for Hollywood.com, and we are here at the home of Fiona Horne, a modern witch. Now, apparently, not all witches wear pointy hats and carry poisonous apples, but let's see what Fiona does.
A modern witch is someone who honours nature as sacred, recognises a goddess as well as a god, and does spells and rituals to help and heal not only themselves, but those they love. I was first drawn to modern witchcraft as a teenager when I started looking into witchcraft as a spiritual discipline for myself. There wasn't even the internet. I've been practicing witchcraft now for over 20 years. It was very much about being at one with nature, being out in the earth and feeling that there is an inherent magic in the earth. I was really drawn to America because it's a country of phenomenal opportunity and it welcomes people from other countries. It says, if you've got a dream, you come here and you go for it and we'll support you. I moved to Hollywood. I guess I have the wonderful privilege of having Ryan christen me Fiona the Hot Witch when I first appeared on his radio show years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, before he started hosting American Idol. And we sort of had a little running joke at the time that his love life was crap and we had to do some magic for it. In Hollywood, it's the fantasy witch, so that it's make-believe. It's some one-off Charmed or the Wicked Witch of the West, in the musical Wicked, or even practical magic with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock, even though some of that stuff that was in that movie was based on real witchcraft. But that's probably the most common misconception in Hollywood, that it's fantasy. Whereas modern witchcraft is a bona fide spiritual path, and it's one of the fastest growing spiritual paths in the Western world. A lot of celebrities have shown an interest in witchcraft. I think it's because celebrities by nature, particularly people who work in the artistic environments of film and acting, whatever, they are creative people and open to different ideas and alternative approaches to things, more often than not. So, say for example, my girlfriend Rose McGowan loves a tarot reading. Pink, the singer, fabulous girl. We put together a wonderful goddess ritual for her bachelorette party a couple of years ago, just before she got married. It was to honour her as the Divine Maiden, because she was about to become the wife of a wonderful man. So we celebrated the Divine Maiden within her and sent her off on her way. So it was a gorgeous ritual where we actually had this beautiful big ivory topiary wreath. We tied a white ribbon on with a kiss and a wish for Pink and Kerry to have a wonderful wedding and a wonderful marriage and a wonderful life together. And so far it's working. A very simple spell that you can try at home is a candle magic spell. All you need is one white candle. White is a colour that represents any intent that you have. So red can be for love, green can be for prosperity. White represents everything because it contains the full spectrum of colours in it. The next thing you need is to represent the 4 sacred elements of witchcraft in the space that you're doing your spell. So you'll have fire here to represent the element of fire. You have some water here to represent the element of water. Some incense. I have this lovely blend of special herbs that I mixed up that's very good for purification and banishing anything that prevents you from achieving your goals and dreams. It has like some rosemary and some mint and some frankincense in it. So you burn a little incense that represents the element of air, and then you have some items like maybe some crystal to represent the element of earth. This is a beautiful amethyst crystal here that works to enhance your psychic ability. So basically, you've got your 4 sacred elements, air, earth, fire and water represented, your white candle. The next thing you need is a knife. You're not going to be chopping anyone's head off with it and throwing it into a pot, don't worry. That's cannibalism, not witchcraft. What you need to do is carve your name into the side of the candle. So I'll put my initials in here. And then I lick my thumb and trace over the carving with my spit. That seals my energy into the candle and makes it my own. And then I turn the candle around, and on the other side I carve what I want. What do I want today? $1 million, there we go. A big job offer. So I carve in the number 1 million, but it can be whatever you want. It can be if it's new love, if it's to enhance your marriage, anything, even a symbol that represents what you want, like a dollar sign. You can carve that into the other side of the candle, and then again you lick your thumb and you trace over it with your spit. Remembering that magic works with the intent you fuel it, so you really need to focus when you do your spells. I can tell you and have a bit of a smile on my face and everything, because it is about celebrating life, and attracting magic into your life is meant to bring you joy and happiness. So it's great to have fun with it, but when it comes to the actual spell casting, you really need to focus. It's like The Secret, laws of attraction. What you think comes to you. We witches have always known that. We just add a few extra bits and pieces in to give it a little bit more oomph, a little bit more ammunition up your sleeve. So once you've carved your intent into the candle and your name, and you've licked it with your spit, and it's sealed, and you light the candle, And you gaze at the flame, understanding that the element of fire brings change. It's a powerful catalyst for change. You see that flame burning away anything that prevents you from achieving your greatest goals and your highest good, not only for yourself, but for everyone around you, because we always do magic for the good of all with harm to none. So gaze at the flame, focus on what you want to come to you, then you close your eyes and you say, by 1, this spell is done, by 2, it shall come true, by 3, so must it be, by 4, for the good of all, by 5, my dream comes alive. And that's the magic charm. And once you've done that, you gaze at the flame again, knowing that those things that you dream for are coming to you, the things that you carved into the candle are coming to you. And then you never blow out a candle, you snuff it. Because if you blow out the candle, you're blowing away the magic. So you snuff it and you say, my spell is done. And then comes the work. You have to do that every night for 7 nights in a row. You don't have to recarve everything into it, but you do need to relight the candle, gaze at it. By 1, the spell is done. By 2, it shall come true. By 3, so must it be. By 4, for the good of all. By 5, my dream comes alive. Gaze at it, snuff it, and do it again 7 nights in a row. And I promise you, if you're prepared to suspend any disbelief, cynicism, and doubt, and allow even just for a moment to think that something extraordinary is possible in your life, then indeed it will be, and your spell will come true.